The Human Seed, Chapter 1. My Beliefs, Dream, and Life Purpose. I believe we are all one. I believe each person I meet has a message for me or a lesson to be delivered. I believe it is our birthright to prosper and be successful. I believe that our thoughts create our reality. I believe we can empower each other. I believe I can do it, and so can you. I believe my world is an inside job. What do you believe? I believe my life is worth living because I am worthy. I believe that together we can transform the planet. I believe there is enough to go around. I believe that a thought is just that, and it can be changed. I believe that I am that which I choose to be. I believe that even this book is in perfect timing for you. My models in this world are people like Jesus, Martin Luther King, Princess Diana, Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, and they are just a few. I dream of a world where we empower each other and all prosper. This is not utopia. It is the power that we have lost, the missing piece of the puzzle. It isn't far away, but hidden within the human seed. If you are willing to change the way you see the world around you. My life purpose is to empower myself so I can empower others and we all prosper, transforming the planet for future generations. Love and light, Alessandra. The human seed holds within it all the knowledge of the universes. In my quest for the truth, I was pushing to find out who and where I came from, searching for human knowledge. But it is limited to the map of the world we live in that has been handed down generation after generation, past life after past life, by tainted, unconscious minds. It was hard to take that in, and it was the reason that kept me in a frenzy of resistance for a long stretch of my journey home. There is a much subtler energy around us that has that knowledge, but it requires our undivided trust. This book is my journey in a nutshell, and I hope it can help you move faster through your lessons to tap into the vortex and make good use of the innate energy we are all part of. I dedicate this book to all the human seeds I have encountered along my path. All had precious messages for me, although I may not have understood them at the time. To one, I say the biggest thank you for turning up at exactly the right time, in exactly the right place, so that I would not rumble and roll around like a rolling stone, and be here today, writing this page, helping others along the way. We are all mirrors of each other. It is not about the status quo, a title, or what we possess that makes us who we are, but our spiritual growth that emerges as we walk our path. It's not about believing that we have arrived at some sort of port and we are done. If this is your belief about spirituality, then it needs a mindset overhaul. Spirituality is the path. It has no end, and what we don't see is that we started off from Source. We are all travelling back to Source, but we can get stuck at any point if we believe that we have the knowledge. This is not a man-taught knowledge, although it is through the experience of other human seeds that we progress or not. Step inside of yourself to find that which you are chasing and listen. Because when it speaks, it is with lightness of heart and unconditional love. It finds no faults or missing pieces, for it knows you are the pure essence experiencing life as we know it. But there is so much more. Be of the world, yet detach from drama. Let go of what no longer serves you. Make every moment count, for there is no guarantee there will be a next one. We talk of death as though it can elude some of us. Yet our body is not who we are, and it has an expiry date that we have no control over. It is not about possessions or reaching any sort of level. It's about enjoying the now. As soon as you start to pronounce now, it has already gone and another comes in its place. Breathe, as your breath is the essence of your heart and who you are. Many believe they need to try hard to eliminate thoughts. Why not instead trick the monkey mind to keep an eye out for your breath, so that it becomes the game it plays? I am grateful that I've met you through this book, for this too is not by chance. That's right. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason. However, it's not the easiest news to digest when you are unaware and blinded. It becomes clearer as you experience and find the many ha-ha moments. These are important points to remember if you are serious about changing your life. Your experience is your responsibility. It starts and ends with you. What we think creates our future. Now is the only point of attraction. We are all in the grips of shame and fear. All of us. We all feel I am not good enough. Everyone. Our emotions impact our body, creating illness. Emotions such as resentment, guilt, and criticism are our Achilles trap. Forgiveness for self and others, and letting go of the past frees up our power. When we love ourselves, our map of the world changes to match. Life is simply one thought after the other, and our experience of it shows up in our reality. Like you, I was oblivious of all this. It looks easy, but to keep total focus on our thoughts is a huge task when you start off. There is no point denying this. Then how can we become the wizards and create our lives keeping our thoughts positive? Meditation has helped me. Breathing and attention, or if you prefer, focus. However, the moment you become aware of the impact your thoughts have in your life, a whole new spectrum of control kicks in. Trying to stay focused and positive is yet another form of control. My experience was no different to yours. I had moments of total bliss, followed by moments that seemed more like weeks, months of darkness. Mostly I was upset about not being able to stay positive. This newfound knowledge that I had been chasing for so long just kept evading me. Sharing these moments makes me as vulnerable as you feel, as you set out to make the changes, to heal your life and become the wizard. What I was writing in my journal was so dark and lonely, I can hardly recognize myself in those pages. I remember a Zen quote, "This too will pass." For a long time I repeated this over and over. I now help others to stay focused and on track, using all that I have learned. Empowering myself has given me many insights that work when I work with others. Their journey matches mine. We share the spiritual tools to evolve each other in our own time. You will see in the following chapters the impact your unconscious mind has on all this swaying. And if you listen from the inner ear, you will see. Trust me. What are your beliefs about your world? Make a list, but beware it may change by the time you finish reading. Breath of life exercise. Start with just 5 minutes twice a day to reach 20 minutes twice a day. Inhale slowly through the nose to the count of 2. Hold to the count of 2. Then exhale slowly to the count of 2 through the mouth. And make the sound like as you release what no longer serves you. Make this a relaxing and intimate time to connect with your inner source and see how your perceptions change.